My name is Martin Saunders. I'm the Marketing Director for Claranet. Claranet is a pan-European managed service provider providing hosting and network services to our customers, enabling them to focus on running their business rather than managing their IT. We've been doing this for many years, and the problem we've had recently is our customers have been demanding increasing evidence and proof that we're providing the level of service that we claim we're providing. This has been something that netEvidence have been able to help us with through the Highlight service. Highlight has been able to provide the information in an easy to understand form, both for us internally but also to our customers. And ultimately, the level of service that Claranet provides is our main differentiator, and so that evidence that Highlight produces is very, very important to us. So the challenges we've been seeing in the market, particularly recently, is that IT and IT systems becoming more and more complex and becoming far more important to our customers. Where in the past, if an IT system went wrong, it may not necessarily have caused a huge problem with the operation of the business. While now, increasingly so particularly, there's a lot of organisations where if the IT systems go wrong, they simply can't function. Now this produces a few interesting challenges. First of which is service providers such as Claranet need to provide evidence to our customers that we're doing the job that we said that we would do. But also, the internal users of the organisation also expect to have a higher level of service from their IT managers, where in the past it was accepted that they might not necessarily know everything that was going on at any time. The IT managers now like to be in a position where when somebody phones up and says, I can't work, my site might be down, that they can come back and say, I know about it, I'm doing something about it, we are working on this already. So that has also been increasing recently. Finally, the customers are expecting us as a service provider to be more proactive, so to call them about an issue rather than them calling us. And finally, this information needs to be provided in a very easy to understand form so that not only the technical department can read it, but also the management team in the company as well. We chose netEvidence for a couple of reasons. First of which was the cultural fit. Both Claranet and netEvidence are similar companies. We're both large enough that we're financially secure, we've got some strong experience and background, and that's very important for us when we're choosing our vendors. But we're also both small enough that we can react quickly to customer issues, and netEvidence has been very good at dealing with our problems and also introducing new features to their product set. Also, netEvidence allowed us to preserve our brand within the Highlight product, and brand continuity is very important. It's important that our customers understand that they're taking the service from Claranet, and so we rebrand the Highlight product as Claracare Vision. The reason we chose Highlight is ultimately because of the quality of the information it provides. In the past, and currently we still have lots of systems internally that we use for both monitoring and reporting. On the monitoring side of things, we have lots of systems that go into a very deep and granular level of information gathering on the systems that we provide. But that information is only really accessible to very highly technical people, and we found that very few of our customers really understood what it was saying and how it worked. We also then have reporting systems that went on a wider breadth of information, but it didn't go so granular in terms of the information that was provided, and also it wasn't so clear. So those two issues combined meant that ultimately our customers weren't necessarily getting the information they wanted. By using Highlight, we have the information that we can provide both internally and to our customers in a form that they understand, and I think the level of reporting that Highlight provides is really now setting a benchmark for the industry. We use Highlight in several different ways, but a really good example that I can give is a recent customer implementation, and the customer is a very large hotel chain. Claranet manages the complete end-to-end service for this customer, so from the network all the way up to the hosting platform. What's really important for this customer is understanding that the customer journey that their customers have works and continues to work well. So the customer journey may be the customer goes to the website, checks for availability, then books the room, then goes to the hotel, checks in at the hotel, enjoys their stay at the hotel, and then checks out afterwards. And being able to prove that that journey from start to finish is working as well as it possibly can is incredibly important. Highlight through netEvidence gives us the ability to provide evidence to the customer that that journey is working, hence they know that their business is functioning as well as it could do. For Claranet, there are two main benefits, both internal and external, for using Highlight. So from the internal point of view, it's very convenient that netEvidence provide the service to us as a software as a service model. We evangelise about software as a service to our customers, so it would be somewhat hypocritical if we didn't use software as a service ourselves. So the fact that we're not having to run the infrastructure is a very good benefit for us internally. For our customers externally, there are also several benefits to using Highlight. In several instances, we found situations where the customer's network capacity was starting to run out, and we've been able to do something about it in time using the evidence provided by Highlight before it became an issue for our customers. Also, there have been other instances where the customers have had too much capacity in their network, or that maybe there have been other ways of using that capacity in a more efficient way by perhaps using quality of service or other application prioritization techniques to get more out of the network without necessarily building in more capacity. The final point for us ultimately is that what differentiates Claranet as a company is the quality of service that we provide, and Highlight ultimately allows us to give evidence of that quality of service to our customers.